Yo, what's going on guys? It's your boy Vesta here, and today in this video I'm going to be speaking about why I prefer using Axiom over Bullex or any other trading platform. Now, Axiom is one of the newer trading platforms that have come out. I know Bullex has been around for a while, Photon's been around. Some people even still use Pump Fund to trade tokens, which I don't understand, but each to their own, right? So to start this video, I wanted to give you guys a visual representation of the two different platforms, and just off the bat, you can already see, if you haven't noticed already, why I prefer Axiom. As you guys can see, on the left we have Axiom, on the right we have Bullex, and it's not hard to notice that things are loading a lot quicker on Axiom. When I mean things, I mean the new pairs. So if you compare the two, you can see that Axiom is getting the new pairs sometimes 2 seconds, sometimes 1 second, sometimes even a few seconds quicker than on Bullex. Why does this matter? When you're trading meme coins, you're trading to the millisecond, and I mean literally the millisecond. You want to essentially be the first one on the coin, you want to essentially get in as early as possible, and that 1 second sometimes does make the big difference. That's what I want you guys to understand. That 1 second could be you doing a 2x, a 5x, a 10x, or I've seen coins migrate in literally milliseconds. Like, I've clicked on a coin and it's just migrated. So that's one of the reasons straight off the bat why I would prefer using Axiom over Bullex. Secondly, as you guys can see, if you haven't already noticed, I have my CT tracker open on the right. By the way, I will be leaving links to these in the description below, and if you want to use Axiom, I will be leaving my referral code below, which gives you 10% off fees and early access. Secondly, looking at Axiom as a platform, it gives me a lot more to look at visually. It gives me a lot more control of what I'm trading and what I'm doing. For an example, you look at Axiom now, without even clicking on a coin, I can see already how many top 10 holders there is. There's 33%, and if you're new to trading and you don't really understand the percentages, the fact that they've highlighted it in red, showing you that this is, potentially something you don't want to get into, or something that is highly risky if it's in red. You can see the dev holding is 4%, so this is how much the dev holds of the token. You can see snipers, you can see insiders and bundles. So off the bat, you can already see how user-friendly Axiom is compared to Bullex. It's kind of color-coded to show you exactly, straight off the bat, what you should be clicking on, what you shouldn't be clicking on. Now, bearing in mind this, guys, to you might think that, oh, it's showing me what to click on so everyone else can see this information. Yes and no. Okay, hear me out. Not everyone is using Axiom. Axiom is a new platform. It's something that a lot of people are not using right now. So what that means is, if you're competing with someone who's using Bullex, which currently, as far as I'm aware, doesn't have some of these features, you will have the upper hand. You might think that you don't, and you might think, this is information that everyone has, but you'd be surprised how a lot of people don't want to take the jump to change to use Axiom, which I've never understood, to be honest. Secondly, Axiom has a built-in Twitter tracker. So as I mentioned, there's a CT tracker here on the side. But when you use Axiom, you actually have the luxury of having your own Twitter tracker, which you can actually move around. Let me make this full screen. So you can move around without having to have another tab open. This is huge. Another thing that Axiom has, which I really like, is the wallet tracker. Once again, you could see in real time what everyone's doing, what they're trading, without having to open a new window. This is huge, because you have to think of trading like a video game. When you're playing a video game, let's use Fortnite as an example, and I'm sorry guys if you don't like playing Fortnite, but I'm going to use it as an example. When you play a video game, especially to a high level, especially to a level where you are competing against other players who are playing, at an elite, a top level of that game, what do? They usually optimize their PCs, right? So they go on their PCs, they disable everything that isn't needed, they try to make it as optimal as they can. Why are you not doing this with trading? What's the difference with playing a game and trading? It's the same concept, right? It's player v player. So using Axiom gives you the edge. It gives you the ability to basically optimize your tabs, optimize what you're doing without taking too much usage of your PC. For an example, if I was using another trading platform, I would have to have a CT tracker open in the background. I would have to have other tools. So, I'd have to have Trezor, which I will be leaving the link to in the description. Essentially, Trezor is a website which shows you how much something has been bundled, right? So you have to understand that the thing you have to understand is when you're using Axiom, essentially you are optimizing what you are doing. You're optimizing everything all in one. That's the one reason I love Axiom, and this is the one reason why I'm pushing Axiom. Of course, I do have a referral code, but even if you don't want to use the referral code, if you don't want 10% off or whatever, it really doesn't matter to me. I love making these videos. I love giving you guys the edge on what to use and how to use it. So this is why I've been pushing Axiom so much. It's also got other cool features like shows you the price of Bitcoin, the price of Ethereum, and the price of Solana. Like, for me, the most important out of these three would be the price of Solana and the price of Bitcoin. Why is that? Because Bitcoin essentially is what they say is the only cryptocurrency in the whole world. Everything after that is an altcoin. So if the price of Bitcoin drops, you're looking at everything else to also drop following the price of Bitcoin, right? And the price of Solana is very important because the higher the price of Solana goes, of course, the more meme coins are being pumped out, the more people are trading on Solana. It's just overall just better for people who are in this space. Essentially, another reason why I really love Axiom is it gives you so much control over the new pairs. It gives you so much control over what you can do, what you can find, what to have your filters at. And this is very important because when you're trading so low market cap coins, sometimes it's easy to just see 100 different coins and not know which ones to get into. But for an example, if you're using filters and you're going to metrics and even something as simple as just setting the liquidity to 8,000, this is going to filter out so many coins that you don't want to get into. And having this filter gives you more of an understanding of which coins are potentially going to send and which coins are just pretty much a waste of your time. So make sure you utilize these options. Make sure you utilize, the Twitter tracker, the wallet manager, the live trades. Another big thing is live trades. I didn't actually get into it, and I'll try not to get into it too much in this video, but why you want to get into understanding live trades, let me give you a basic example, if I can, of kind of what's going on with this. So let's use Cupsy as an example in this video. As you can see, Cupsy, okay, this isn't the best example, but Cupsy usually buys quite low and then sells quite high, right? Once again, not the best example, but you have to understand that when someone big goes into a coin, so let's say you have a wallet tracker and you're tracking someone and you can see they've invested into a coin. This could go two ways. One, the coin could fly, but understand, this is a PvP, right? Player v player. So they're in this to make money. They're in this to make profits. They're not in this, well, I'm going to speak for myself and a lot of traders, but a lot of people are not in this for 1,000x's. A lot of people are happy with a 1x, 2x, 3x, 4x, these kind of returns. So you want to be strategic. You see a big person has bought in with a massive wallet. Sometimes buying after that person isn't the best idea. It really isn't, because you can know that that person can dump and you'll be exit liquidity at any given moment. That being said, you follow the chart, you see that person has sold, and there you go, a perfect entry for you to get into the meme coin. So here's just some basic tools and basic features of Axiom I want to share with you guys. It's been your boy Vesta here. I will be leaving the link down below to the referral. Feel free to use it, and I will be also leaving the link to some trading discords and my personal discord down below. It's been your boy Vesta here, guys. Take care. Peace.